Well, it kind of seems like the holidays just ended, but despite strong sales, retailers are already assessing how the U.S. consumer is doing as we head into this new year. Courtney Reagan has more.
As retail resets for 2015, the big focus is the state of the consumer.
Every year's a challenge, but I am thinking again more optimistically, and hopefully we'll leave in the year with a little more money in the bank than I had the year prior.
At the National Retail Federation's annual Big Show, former Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke said while many in the middle class are still facing financial pressures, he hasn't seen the economic backdrop for the consumer this strong in almost a decade. Here at the ICR Exchange Conference in Orlando, the tone is quite bullish. Companies from restaurants to retail are feeling good about the U.S. consumer, fueled in part by lower prices at the pump, which KeyBank's Ed Yruma estimates could put an additional $800 on average back in consumers' pockets this year.
The improved consumer confidence, lower gas prices, having some disposable income greater than their monthly budgets, I think that's a helpful thing to the consumer.
But the enthusiasm isn't without some caution.
It's been a bit challenging for the finish line over the last couple of months, but we'll be back strong. We focus on product and we focus on the customer.
Not all consumers are feeling flush, forcing retailers to work even harder.
I think it's going to stagger along as it is now. People are going to make money on the stock market, and the common man isn't going to do much better because those family wage jobs are gone.
There's also continued concerns of what the future is going to be, particularly around jobs and particularly around, income growth. So really the way we have to be thinking as retailers, if the consumer is going to spend and if they are getting some additional incremental income, how are you going to be the person they spend it with?
How do you do that? You make sure that what you deliver is what people want.
Easier said than done for some retailers. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Courtney Reagan.